Hello everyone, it's Seth. Welcome to another video from Upman Integration. Today we're going to be doing a guided meditation together. But before we do the actual guided meditation part together, we will be going over some stuff regarding some safety and some instructions as well, because they do require some participation on your behalf because there's a few things throughout the guided meditation that I need you to follow along with. But if you are a returning person and you've done this meditation before, welcome. Thank you so much for coming back again. It's great to see you. I hope you enjoyed it last time. Please jump to the part of the video where the meditation starts. If you can't remember, that's perfectly okay. I will include a timestamp at the bottom of the video in the description, which will then tell you where you need to start. So please just click and drag wherever it is you need to be, and Bob's your uncle. You can go from there. But for those of you who haven't done this video before, thanks for sticking around. I would just like to go over a few things before we continue. So at Upman Integration, safety is a really important core value that I'd like to incorporate into the space. And this video is no exception to that outside of the therapeutic space that I work in. Obviously, those who know me, I've done counseling and Reiki and offered a few other services regarding your own personal well-being and safety, and obviously there's things that you've wanted to work through, and this video is no exception to that. So because this is a meditation video, I do require that you use this for its intended purposes as being a meditation video and for nothing else. This isn't like some form of background music that you can just play in the background, especially while driving or operating vehicles or anything of that nature that takes you away from the intentions behind this video. Putting yourself or someone else that you know or are associated with, or even in close proximity to, at risk is a no-go zone. So please just do a little bit of critical thinking, and please make sure that you look after yourselves at all times. Please really just make sure that you do that. But in terms of like the instructions or what to expect, this meditation is really designed for those who might be feeling really down, really tired. You might be going through the motions at the moment. You might be feeling a little bit depressed or anxious, or you might be working through some trauma that is making you feel quite vulnerable, or you feel quite unsafe within yourself. Then this meditation is really for you. But for those who are seeking to, shift something within themselves, either energetically or physically or emotionally or otherwise, this can be a really, helpful, meditation for you to be able to do that. And, by taking the next half an hour or so out for yourself is going to be really important, because when we take the time out for ourselves to really focus on ourselves and give our minds and our physical being the time and space it needs to recover and to relax and completely defrag and let go, that's when the healing can really happen. And this video is really designed to amplify your own ability to heal yourself, but it also allows you to connect to other aspects within yourself that you might not have even considered before, or have even connected to, because this isn't just something that can just help you unwind or relax. It can also help you explore or start to tap into a dimension within yourself that you might not have even known. So this is a really cool kind of like explorative, video as well. So really take some time out to, maximize your time while using this content. So like I said, making sure you don't get interrupted. Take that half an hour out for yourself, and even allocate a little bit of time for yourself afterwards as well, because there's nothing worse than coming out of a really deep, really focused meditative state, and then you got to jump back into the world and get involved with jobs or chores or things that take you back to a gross reality. I don't mean like a gross, like, brother, reality, like nothing like that. But this video is really designed to help you get in touch with the subtlest version of yourself, and to really bring that monkey mind and everything that is keeping you at 110% all the way back down to just a settled, relaxed, calm, healing and regenerative state. So that's just something to keep an eye out for. What else? So spiritual hygiene, not spiritually hygiene. Spiritually hygienic people are my favorite kind of people, and that can come in a number of different forms when it comes to spiritual hygiene. Now, I already have a video about this sort of going over what I call a 6-sensory cleanse. So if you haven't had a chance to check out that video, head over there onto YouTube or onto Facebook and check it out. If you feel the call, also jump on my other platforms like my website, so www.artmindintegration.com.au. Facebook is obviously Art Mind Integration, and so is my YouTube. So please jump over there and check out that video. But if you haven't watched it, I'll quickly go over what that would look like for you when you're doing this meditative video or this meditation. And that's really just a process of going through that space wherever you're going to be doing this work and just giving it a full clean, basically making sure that there's no gross smells, everything in there is sort of like visually, nice and it's acceptable, and it's got like a nice kind of like aesthetic towards it. Like I said, there's no smells, there's no old food, laundry, dishes, just be really kind of mindful and just apply a little bit of critical thinking and just to go into that space, clear it out, clear what needs to be done, because when we're doing the work that we're doing like this and we're connecting to certain parts of ourselves that we might not have connected to before, or we're clearing something out, or we're welcoming new energies in, we want to make sure that we're doing it in a spiritually A1 space or physically A1 space, because our physical space can often reflect how we feel within ourselves. And so if the space that we're working in is clean and it's safe and it's desirable, then we're going to actually naturally exude those qualities within ourselves, and then everything that we experience in that meditative space is going to be an amplification of what we have done for the space beforehand. Moving on, so you can do this sitting down or lying down, whichever is comfortable for you. If you're lying down, obviously you're more prone to sleeping, but that's perfectly okay as well. If you need to sleep or you feel like you're just drifting off, then please feel free to do that as well, because if your body needs to rest, then you just have to give your body or your mind what it is that it needs to just completely let go and just maximize your time by using this content, using this video. That's perfectly acceptable. But if you can follow along with some of the stuff that we speak about in the video, then that's also really great too. So sitting up is probably the best aspect for that. If you want to sit cross-legged or you want to sit in any particular type of posture, then that's perfectly fine too. Whatever your preference is when it comes to that. So like I said at the start of the video, making sure you're not doing anything else like driving a car or anything like that, but sitting down, lying down, anything like that is perfectly fine. That's no problem at all. Throughout the actual guided meditation part, I will be playing a few chimes, and I will ask you to do, I suppose, a number of breathing exercises that are sort of included with the chimes. And with the breath in that we will do together, there will be a corresponding mantra for, I suppose, each chime that comes along as well. So I will, I suppose, when the video will start, I will tell you what that mantra is. I won't do it now because it's hard to remember it, and once you're in that space, you don't want to be looking at notepads and things like that. So once we're in it, I'll guide you through it, listen out for what the word or the mantra is, follow along with what's spoken out throughout the procedure, and then we'll just go from there. So it's quite simple, it's very self-explanatory. Each mantra, or I suppose each phrase, is designed to help unlock, unblock, or activate a certain energetic quality within you. And mantras themselves are also a very powerful form of spelling as well. So each mantra has its own vibrational resonance, and when you utter that within yourself, you then have this capacity to shift your own vibrational resonance as well. And there's a lot to do with that in terms of what can happen on a number of different levels. I suppose this is like the nitty-gritty stuff of what actually happens. But if you want to know more about it, please feel free to shoot me a message. I love talking about it, but I won't go into it too much because I can spend all day talking about it. So there will be, I suppose, the main part of the guided meditation where we'll be doing the mantras and we're doing the chimes, and there'll be a part where you follow along, and then after that part, there will be some time where you can just, you don't have to worry about saying or doing anything. You can just sit back or lay back and relax and just do whatever it is that you need to do. Enjoy whatever it is that is coming up for you. And then after that extended period of time for yourself, there will be, I suppose, a little chime and a little bit of talking at the end to help bring you back as well. But that's about it. I hope that was, pretty, I hope that explained a lot for you, and I hope it was simple enough to follow along. But without further ado, let's crack on with the video and let's have a good time. Okay. Hello everyone, thank you again for joining me for this guided meditation. For those of you who just watched the first segment of this video, thank you so much for being patient and staying all the way through it and actually listening to what was being said there, because I know there was quite a lot of information there, especially with regards to preparing the space and getting it ready. Please make sure you have done that beforehand. But if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for taking the time for doing it. I really am excited for you, and I would really like some feedback from you guys. Even if you have done it before, you haven't done it before, I'd love to hear about your experience, because a number of things can come up, and it can be a beautiful place to share some wonderful knowledge about what we can get from these kinds of meditations. But if you are a returning person, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the first one. I'm sure you did, but that's probably because why you're back. But yeah, obviously you're here again to check in and to get into that meditative space and get something out of it like you did last time. So without further ado, we shall crack on with the rest of the meditation. So like I said before, making sure that the space is ready, but I would like for you now to choose a space where you would like to do it. You can either do it sitting down or you can do it lying down, whichever is best for you, whichever you're comfortable with, whichever position is going to be the one that's not going to annoy you the most. Like you're not going to spread your legs out or move a lot or fidget or anything like that. You really want to make sure that you're sitting down. You can either sit on the floor or you can sit in a seat, whichever is comfortable for you. But if you would like to lie down, that's perfectly fine too. And so I'm just going to give you a minute just to get yourself adjusted and acquainted with the space that you're in, just so that way you can just really settle and get, sink into it and, prepare for this next lot of information that we're about to go through. And I always like to start the meditation with a few breaths, just to really help the mind and the body ease into this space where we can let go of some old energy and some old thoughts and some old things that we might be carrying, and bring in some new stuff, and really just also give the mind and the body an opportunity to relax and to recover, because when we bring the mind and the body into a state of recovery and relaxation, that's when we can start to improve our own well-being. So starting by taking a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you need to blow your nose, please do so now. But if you're happy to continue, taking another breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And taking one more big breath in through the nose and holding it at the top. Holding it and holding it. I believe in you, you can hold it. And taking a big breath out. Big decompression all the way out, letting all the air out of your lungs out. And then just returning to normal breathing now. Just in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. Always concentrating on breathing in through the nose. If you can, obviously. And we're just going to give the mind and the body permission to relax in stages now. And so we're going to start at the feet. So starting with the toes, just letting it all come to a nice, relaxed state of comfort. Just letting go of any unconscious tension that might be there in that region of the body. Relaxing your foot all the way up through the arch of your foot, down into the heel of your foot. All the way up past your ankles, up through your calf muscles and through the front of your legs, just letting go of any tension that you might be unknowingly hanging onto there, just letting it all sink down and be nice and relaxed. Just sit all really nice and comfortably, or lay there really comfortably. Moving your way up to the knees, behind the knees, making sure if you're lying down you have something under your knees to support you if they need it. Or if you're sitting down, just making sure you're not having your knees up or down or holding them in any uncomfortable positions. And just coming further up the body now, up into your hips, up through your thighs and quads, all the way up to the base of your spine, letting go of any tension that might be there, letting it all sink down into the ground or into the bed or wherever you've chosen to do this. Moving up further through the body now, past the lower abdomen, up through your lower back, up through the middle of your back, and through your stomach, just pulling your rib cage up past your chest, past your heart, past the middle of your back, all the way up, past your collarbones, to the tops of your shoulders, down to the corner of your shoulders, and making your way down through the tops of your arms, letting it all go, letting go of any unconscious tension that might be there, down to your elbows, down through your forearms into your wrists, letting the wrists sit there nice and comfortably wherever they are, letting go of the hands, letting them all sit there nice and relaxed in whichever comfortable position is there, all the way to the tips of your fingers, just letting it all go. Moving your way back up the arms now, past the elbows, up to the shoulder, up into your neck, making any last minute micro adjustments in your neck or your head, just making sure that it's going to sit there comfortably, your head's not too far up or too far down or too far to the left or the right, or it's lying on a pillow comfortably. And just moving up into the head now, up into your jaw, relaxing your tongue and your mouth, relaxing your nose, your eyes, your cheeks, your ears even, your forehead, not squinting your eyes, not bunching it all up. And while you're doing this, just focusing on breathing in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just completely surrender into that space of relaxation. Allowing the natural breath to be there. If it's long and deep, let it be long and deep. If it's short or quite shallow, then just let it be there. Just allow the natural breath. Don't force the breath. Just be with the breath. Just observe the breath coming in and out through the body, through the area of the nostrils or the nose. Just nice and relaxed. And now that we're in this space of complete relaxation and calm, we're just gonna do the mantra of I call myself back to myself. Because it's really important that when we get into this relaxed state that we mentally make the effort to call ourselves back to ourselves, because we all know that we can get caught up in our day-to-day lives and we have our attention going elsewhere, and the mind might be still thinking of things and playing little games or whatever, but we just want to call ourselves back to ourselves. And just while we're doing that together, just focusing on breathing in and out through the nose. The mind might drift off, but just accept the reality that that's what it is and say, okay, that's all right, I'm going to come back to the breath now. And while I'm focusing on the breath, I'm going to say, I'll call myself back to myself. And we'll say this a few more times. We'll say it 5 more times together. I call myself back to myself. Focusing on the breath in and out of the nose. I call myself back to myself. With each breath, I call myself back to myself. Feeling the strands of energy being pulled towards you as you call yourself back to yourself. With each breath in, I call myself back to myself. I call myself back to myself. And now that we've completed that, I would invite you to visualize, feel, sense, whatever you're the most comfortable with. But I want you to get an idea or a sense or a feeling that there's a route or a channel or a cord, or whatever you feel comfortable with. Just imagine that this channel is going down through the top layer of the earth, all the way down through the multiple layers of the earth, through all those levels, all those different layers of crust, going down through the tectonic plates, all the way down into the earth, into the deepest part of the earth, into the heart of the earth, where that great big pool of magma, that beautiful bright glow, is pulsing and emanating and flowing through the veins of the earth. Like the blood in our bodies, it represents the lifeblood, the source of this earth's energy emanating from this region deep within our planet. I want you just to imagine that channel connects to that molten heart of the earth. And as it connects, that energy that is culminating in this region passes up through the channel, up through the multiple layers of the earth, up through the tectonic plates and the several layers of Mother Earth, all the way up to the top layer, all the way to the surface. And just above the surface of the earth is where you are. And I want you to imagine that channel, or that route that's going from the center of the earth all the way up through the many layers, up to where it meets you. I want you just to imagine that channeled energy, or that channeled magma, it's just sitting around the region of the base of your spine. It's not connected just yet, but it's just sitting there. And with this next part of this meditation, you're going to hear chime. And when you hear the sound of the chime, I want you to imagine or feel that this channel connects to the base of your spine. And before I do this chime, we're going to take a breath in together. And then when you hear the chime, I want you to take a breath out and imagine that channel being connected to the base of your spine. So taking a breath in through the nose and out. And now that this connection has been made to the base of your spine, and you can feel this beautiful earth energy pulsating and growing up into the body, I want you to actually invite it into the base region of your spine, into Muladhara, into your root chakra. That's the space right beneath your pelvis, right between the sexual organs, right at the base. And just imagine that earth energy is pooling and growing in this region of the body. And as it pools and expands, you might see a light, or a color, or you might have an emotion, or a feeling, or a sensation. Could be heat, could be tingling, could be cool, could be anything of that nature. Could be perspiration, anything of a physical nature, anything like that. It's okay, it's normal. It's part of the process. But just allow this energy to pool and to grow into this region of the body, allowing you to feel safe, secure, connected to that sense of self, the I am. And everything that represents Muladhara, the vibration of Muladhara, allow its qualities to naturally emerge as you invite this beautiful new energy in to clear and cleanse the old energy, the old attachments, all the old things that no longer positively serve you. And as this old energy leaves you, it returns back up to source, up for healing and transmutation. next part of this meditation, you're going to hear a chime again. But this time we're going to do the mantra together. And the mantra is LAM. So it's L-A-M, LAM. And this is the bija or seed mantra for this vibrational resonance of the body, for Muladhara. And by uttering this mantra, you then activate this region of the body. And we will do this for the corresponding chakras as well. So taking a breath in through the nose and out with me. Now that this energy has accumulated and passed through that region of the body, I want you to feel it grow and pass up even further, up Sushumna, up your spine, through that energetic pathway, through the middle of your body, up into Svanisthana, into your sacral chakra. Some of you might start to see an orange color or some other type of distinct color there. Whatever's there, just allow it to be there. And just allow this beautiful energy that has accumulated in your body to pass up and through this region of the body just below your belly button. Allowing the vibration of the sacral chakra to make itself known, and allowing the qualities of it to be more prominent. Connecting you to an equal level of give and take, reciprocity, beautiful exchange of energy, to connect to your creativity, to your flow, and to the divine Shakti energy, the energy of life force and creation as it passes up through your body into this region of the mind matter structure. Allowing this energy to go and to flow into any region of your field of wherever it needs to be. And the mantra for this is VAM, V-A-M. So much like the first one, you take a breath in, you hear the sound of the chime, and you do the mantra with me. So taking a breath in, VAM. As this mantra has been uttered, allowing this accumulated energy to pass even further up through your field now, into Manipura, into your solar plexus, that region of the body where your pancreas and your stomach is. Some of you might start to see a yellow light, start to see visions or feelings or emotions or sensations, everything that we've spoken about. Just allow them to be there. Allow the intelligence and the awareness of what's there to come forth, to show you that which needs to be seen and to see it as it is. Allowing you to connect to a greater sense of drive, passion, or calm and rest. The vibrational qualities of Manipura, invite them in and allow them to naturally exude into the space and into your field as you connect to this deeper quality, this deeper dimension within yourself. Allowing it to grow and expand into all regions and all fields of your body and mind. And same again, the mantra for this is Ram. So R-A-M, Ram. So taking a breath in through the nose. Ram. beautiful accumulated energy to rise up even further into the body, right into the chest cavity, into the lungs, into the heart space, into all your other internal organs in this region of the body, into Anahata, into your heart chakra. Allowing this beautiful green, white, or golden light, or whatever distinct color is there to emanate, grow, and blossom into your field, into your awareness, into the mind matter structure that you are, connecting you to the heart space, to the vibration of love, and to allow the natural qualities of Anahata to naturally emerge within you, allowing you to again to connect to a deeper dimension within yourself, so that you can feel the heart space and feel the love emanating from you, within you, to feel safe, to feel secure within yourself, and to love yourself regardless of anything, and for you to know that you are a divine being experiencing a human reality, not the other way around, and that this heart space energy is always there with you, for you, in you, and around you. And may you see the love within yourself, but also in the beautiful things that are around you in your life. Sure, there might be some things that scratch you or aggravate you, but this is all part of the human experience. But this love always resides within you. This beautiful heart space energy. And the mantra for this is YAM. Y-A-M. YAM. So taking a breath in with me and now, as this energy rises up even further through your body, all the way from the earth, through the multiple layers of the earth, up into the body, past Muladhara, Svanisthana, Manipura, Anahata, all the way up into your throat chakra, all the way up into that region of the throat, Vishuddhi, allowing the distinct color that resonates in that region of the body to come forth. You might see it as a blue color, could be something else. Allowing you to connect to the vibrational qualities of the throat chakra and allowing them to come into your awareness through all forms of communication, through speaking, through listening, tapping into that dimension of self that is capable of communicating on all forms and all dimensions. New awarenesses, new thoughts, shifting out the old and bringing in the new. Allowing this beautiful light, blue light, whichever color light is there, to grow and expand and go to the regions of your field or your mind matter structure or wherever it needs to go. It's a process of allowing. Just allow it to be there. And if there's physical sensations, just let them be there. If there's any emotions or any reactions that you're having, just allow them to be there. You're safe. Honor your emotions, honor yourself. Honor your internal guidance system and your inner voice. Just be as you are. Just be the beautiful being that you are. And for the mantra for this one, it's HAM. So it's spelled H-A-M. So not ham, but harm. And so taking a breath in through the nose. Allowing the energy to rise even higher now, past your neck, up through your neck, right into the middle region of the brain, right into that space between your eyebrows, right in the center, into your third eye chakra, into Ajna, into the pineal gland, pituitary gland region of the brain. Allowing this beautiful earth energy to rise up even further into your field, connecting you to the all-seeing eye, to see through the one true eye, not the left, not the right, the one true eye. Your psychic awareness, your ability to see through the veil, to see that which needs to be seen. The natural qualities that exist in Ajna. Allow these qualities to naturally exude from within you, connecting you to a greater sense of awareness, sense of purpose, sense of idea about yourself, how you see yourself, and the reality around you. Some of you might see a distinct color, that's okay. Just allow it to be there. And for this next mantra, this one is a little bit different, but it's spelled K-S-U-M. It's Kushum. Kushum. So if you don't find that this one is really easy to do, you're more than welcome just to lay back, but I encourage you to follow along to the best of your ability. So taking a breath in through the nose. It's a beautiful Biju mantra, that one. Allowing it to rise up even further now, connecting to your crown chakra, all the way up to the crown of your head. Imagining the 1,000-petal lotus opening the crown of your skull. And as the beautiful earth energy that has now passed through you comes up to your crown and passes up and out into the universe, up to your higher self, up into the greater connection that you have to the whole that is our reality as you experience it. But as this energy passes up and out through your body, there's an equal exchange of energy now passing down through your body, connecting from the sky or the heavens down through your crown into your body, down through the regions of the body that we've explored, and out down into the earth. There's an equal give and take of energy passing through you. You might see it as a white light passing down through your skull as you feel or imagine that this earth energy passes up and out of you. As Sushumna is now the direct channel for this beautiful Ida Pingala energy, and all the nadis, all the energetic pathways in your body are opened, distributing energy to the necessary chakras and the rest of the regions of your body, connecting you to the divine Brahman, the union of the Shiva Shakti, the Prakriti and the Purusha, connecting you to that beautiful divine energy that's always there to guide you, to support you, to help you with your internal guidance. To solidify this with the mantra is so it's spelled A-U-M, and it's the A starts in the mouth, the U begins in the throat, and the M emanates from the region of the chest. So taking a breath in, just sitting in this space now. Just staying in this space for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Just don't move. Don't make any subtle movements or anything. Just stay there as calmly and as quietly as you can. Just enjoy the next 5 to 10 minutes. And then I'll bring you back with the sound of another chime. And then we'll finish. Enjoy. body now. Just keep your eyes closed. Don't make any big movements or subtle movements, just keep staying in this space. Just take your time with coming back into yourself. Just gonna assist you in bringing you back into the self, becoming more aware of your physical body as you start to become a little bit more grounded, a little bit more settled within yourself. Still very relaxed, but we just have to bring you back just a little bit. Just starting to become aware of your feet, your toes, giving your toes a little bit of a wiggle. Working your way up through the arch of your foot, into your heel, up into your ankles, and through your legs, up through your calf muscles and through the front of your legs, into your knees, behind your knees, up into your hips, past your thighs or your quads. Making small micro adjustments in these regions of the body. Starting to become aware of your lower back, your stomach, all the way up into your chest, up through the middle of your back, through the top of your back, and through your shoulders, down through your arms into your elbows, just giving everything a nice, slow, gentle move. Just doing very, very light stretching down through your arms, your forearms, to your wrists, and to the tips of your fingers all the way. Just give it a nice big stretch. And working your way back up into your neck, into your head, just giving your head just a slight movement side to side. If you're sitting up, just do like little adjustments from left shoulder to right shoulder. If you're lying down, just do side to side, just turn your head side to side, looking to the left and looking to the right. We're just going to do a few breaths just to solidify all the work that's been done in this space, but also to help you bring yourself back into the body, and just to stay in that calm, relaxed and gentle space. So taking a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I just ask that we'll do one more mantra together to stay in that vibrational resonance of the universe, but to invite peace, more peace into this space, and for peace for when you come out of this meditative space in your own time. And may there be peace for the rest of your day and for the rest of your days. And the mantra is Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So taking a breath in, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. hands into Namaskaram or Namaste, where your hands are in the prayer position, into your heart. Thank you for this experience. You are loved, always. Thank you.